All right, guys. So, welcome back to Financial Readiness Friday Mission Money, where the goal is to equip our junior soldiers with the knowledge they need to accomplish their financial goals. I'm your host, Sarn Cruz, and today I'm talking about 3 cards that you should take advantage of while you're in the military. And without further ado, let's get started.
Roger, Sarn.
All right, guys. As I said, welcome back. Today we're talking about 3 cards that you should have while you're in the military. Take advantage of them if you can. Before we start, first thing I want to ask for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead and follow us on our Discord. It's at Roger Sarnt, TikTok, Facebook, the Facebook page, and Instagram. All of them are at TikTok. Let's start off with the shout out for today. The shout out for today goes to Melvin Finley 8078. And he says, good video. I'm about to go to the board, and this helps instead of me going and reading all that info. Now, what Melvin is referring to is a video that I dropped probably a couple weeks ago, maybe at this point, maybe a month. And that's in reference to the differences between ASAP and SUDC. And if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it because it gives you good information, because a lot of times we take these soldiers to the wrong place. I'll link the video somewhere around here, as always. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's get with the agenda. So today, we're going back to the PowerPoint. The agenda is going to be, we're going to talk about the intro to the card. We're going to talk about to the intro to each card. I'm going to let you know what each card does. We're going to talk about the platinum, gold, and then the blue cash referred, and what each one gives you as perks and benefits and credits and stuff like that. And then we'll wrap it up. So let's go ahead and get into the PowerPoint. All right, as always, Financial Readiness Fridays, Mission Money, the PowerPoint. I love it. All right, so the first thing we got to do is click on it. So AMEX cards introduced. You have multiple cards. There's so many AMEX cards, but these are the ones I have that I use. As a matter of fact, let's go back for a second. Quick disclaimer. These are the cards that I prefer and that I use in my day-to-day basis. If you are not financially responsible, don't get these cards. If you have not mastered the 70-10-10-10 rule that I've made the video on, and if you've tried it and you're mastering it, I'll post that video somewhere around here as well. Don't do it. If you are not good with your budgeting, if you have not figured out how to budget your money, stay away from it. If you are in debt to your eyeballs, stay away from it, all right? This is for once you've got to a point that you are disciplined enough to use these cards, okay? That's what I'm saying. All right, let's move into it. AMEX. The first one that you have is the platinum. The platinum is more dedicated to travel purposes. It's for you to chill in major lounges, and it's for big shoppers. I'm part of this Facebook page with Platinum, and it's Amex Platinum holders or something like that. And these guys are spending hundreds of $1,000s, $50,000 at a time and paying it back because they get a lot of points. And these guys own businesses, and guys and gals, these people own businesses, and they are at a point in which these cards make sense to them for their situation. Okay. The next one is going to be the Amex Gold, and it's also for travel. You earn points, and you can eat out regularly because they give you points for that. And you can also use it for groceries and for purchasing flights. So you can use Amex Platinum as well for purchasing flights, but you'll see in a moment the differences. And then you have the Amex Blue Cash Preferred. And that's dedicated to like the day-to-day expenses, and you get a lot of cash back versus versus all these points that you get in other with other cards. All right. First card we're going to break down. Now, this is a busy slide, but don't worry. I got you. I got you. The first thing you're going to see at the top is that there's an annual fee of $695. And because we are military, they waive it. We don't have to worry about that. Okay. So as long as you're in the military, you have military status, you don't have to pay for this. Now, this card comes with a lot of benefits. So the primary benefits of the cards, as you'll see to the over to your left-hand side, are going to be you can chill in the AMEX and the AMEX Centurion Lounge, Lufthansa Lounge, Delta Sky Clubs. You get priority pass, gold statuses for Hilton and the Marriott. Thing about the gold status in Hilton and Marriott, it's kind of weird because in America, everyone has some type of status because you got business people just flying side from state to state and they're staying places. And these guys are probably spending way more than what we're spending. So they're going to get priority. However, you can still apply. It has purchase protection up to $10,000 from the purchase to 90 days. So if I purchase, let's say, I don't know, I purchase a watch and that watch cost me 9 bands. If something happens to it, Amex actually covers it. Same thing with the return policy. It's a return protection for up to $300 for 90 days. So you can just, if it's up to $300, you can take it back and Amex takes care of everything. So those are the benefits, the primary benefits of the card, right? Because like I told you, this card is more for like lounging, chilling, and for big spenders. Let's just put it that way. Now, when it comes to the benefits of this, the points, you get 5 points. You get 5 times points on flights booked directly in the Amex travel, right? So either you go straight to Delta Airlines and you book it with your Amex card, or you go on the Amex platform, AmexAmericanExpress.com, and then you book a flight through them. Point is to keep you in their network, right? The more you keep you stay in their network, the more they get points with whatever let's say Delta, whatever Marriott, whatever entity it is, they get more points, more brownie points, and get more discounts, and they're able to extend them to us. You get the same thing, 5 times prepaid points for booking hotels with Amex Travel. And then you get 1 point for everything else. So as you see, it's mainly geared towards you going somewhere and staying somewhere. Okay. Now, this is what I use it mainly for, where I get my money's worth. We go down to the credits. So with Uber Eats or Uber itself, you get $200 in credits, and that's dispersed throughout 12 months. So if you really think about it, it's $15 per month that you're going to get. So if you decide that you want to go a night on the town with your peoples, and you also want to partake in whatever it is that they're doing, obviously we're talking about alcohol being involved, you can do so responsibly because you have $15 of credit. So if the ride is $30 and it's 2 of you, when 15 of yours is already paid for, that person could put 15. You guys are good to go. However you want to break it down, point is you get 15. And if you're ordering food, same thing. Now, the next credit you get is $100 of Saks. So I just used that right now. I just bought a shirt, and the shirt was, I think it was like $110 or something like that. I can't remember. And I got $50 off. So it's essentially I paid 60 something bucks for the shirt. And it's divided twice a year. So between January and June, you're going to get $50. And then July to December, you get the other $50. Just, I don't know, if you want to buy socks, if you want to buy underwear, whatever it is that you want to purchase, you got $50 of credit towards it. And it appears extremely quick onto your bill. I'm talking about, I bought it probably like 3 days afterwards. I already had the credit. So all I see right now is the money that I had to pay. You get $240 of entertainment credit. And that's going to be through Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN, Peacock. You can stack those however you want to. I think I have Disney, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. And that's $20 per month. You get $200 of airline incidental, so check baggage, seats charge, like if you fly Spirit or something like that, and then you have to check baggage, that's an incidental that goes towards it. You get Wi-Fi. Obviously, the Global Lounge Collection, you get $100 of global TSA entry, $200 of hotel books. However, you have to do two. All right. But you have to book it through Amex Travel. Remember that. $150 towards Walmart Plus, and that's $12.95 a month. If you use Walmart Plus, that's on you. I don't know. I think they do Peacock through there too. I can't remember. No foreign transaction fees. So you go across the waters, all that extra $2-3 for per transaction, that doesn't happen. And then you can transfer points to bookings such as flights and hotels. So those points can go to another entity that you're going to use, and you can transfer those points. And I've actually done that with the gold card. I think when Amazon, sometimes I'll be able to use the points there. It just pops up. So that's Amex Platinum in a nutshell. Now we're going to talk about Amex Gold. Amex Gold has a $250 fee, which is waived if you're military. Now, primary benefits for that is, now you'll see the points, how they kind of get better. You have 4 points for restaurants, while the Gold didn't do any restaurants. They just said 1 point for everything else and asked to qualify. So you go to restaurants, 4 points for that. Four times points for groceries, up to $25K per year. So if you want to take your family out and have them purchase groceries, and you just put it on your card, they pay you back. That's how you can keep doing it and get and rack up those points. You get 3 times points on flights, direct or with Amex Travel. So if you book it through Delta or you book it through AmericanExpress.com travel, you get 3 times. And then you get 1 point for everything else. With this credit, you're going to have 120 for dining. So Grubhub, Cheesecake Factory, Chic. It's like 6 to 10 different places that you can dine in and get $10 off. This one has $120 of Uber credit for Uber Eats or Uber, and that's 10 per month. So what I do is I have both of these cards, right? So when I go into my Uber app, I have $25 a month. Every June 1st or every 1st of the month, it redoes. So essentially, every time I have my son over here or something like that, he wants something from what is it called, Buffalo Wild Wings, or he wants to eat what is it called, the other one, Chick-fil-A that he likes to eat. We'll order it, and then it'll come over here, and that's 25 bones that I didn't even have to spend. And that's $10 a month if you want to break it down. The hotel is $100 hotel, but you have to stay for 2 nights. Right? So you get $100 hotel credit. So if the room is $300 for 2 nights, you're only paying $200. That's where the 2 nights kicks in. My apologies. No foreign transaction fees, transfer points when booking, just like booking flights, just like with the Platinum. And this also has the purchase protection up to $10K for 90 days of the purchase. Now, I do want to go back to the Amex Platinum. I missed something that's not on here that I'm actively using, and it is a phone. A phone plan, and it's not a phone plan. The word is not coming to my brain for some reason, but it's a phone protection plan that extends to your phone. So right now, the back of my screen is cracked, and I am actively using the insurance with the Platinum card because I use the Platinum card to pay. And if you use it to pay, then it extends the phone protection plan. So now I just use them, and I'll take it over there, and then they'll fix it. And the deductible is like $50. You can do that up to $800 twice a year. That's with the Platinum. Last card, Amex Blue Cash Preferred. Annual fee is $95, waived if you're military. If you haven't gotten the drift, there's a lot of benefits with Amex because you're military. So credits, they're redeemed in for a statement credit. You could do a gift card, or you can shop on the Amex website. So if I rack up $100, I can put it towards my statement, okay? This one also gives you $84 of Disney bundle credits if you just have this card, which is $7 a month. Hold on, $7 a month. The benefits also has the 90-day up to $300 protection plan or return plan. This has car, rental, and damage protection. This one has 6% cash back on groceries, up to $6,000 a year. So again, hey, your sister, your brother wants to go shopping, you go with them, you swipe that card, they pay you on Cash App, whatever it is, or they give you the cash, you get those points, you have up to 6,000. However, you can't shop at Costco, Walmart, Target, or Sam's Club. So that still leaves HEB, Kroger, whatever other places, Walmart. I'm sorry, not Walmart, Walgreens, whatever it is. Does Walgreens sell? I'm tripping, ain't I? But yeah, it leaves other supermarkets. You just can't use these. You get 6% on streaming services. So if you are purchasing streaming services with that card, you get 6% back. 3% on transit. So if you're using taxi, parks, tolls, trains, especially like here in Texas, like every time I turn around, I get a toll coming back. So I use that card and I get that 3% back. 3% on gas. Take that military star card and chuck it. You don't need it. That doesn't do anything for you. I despise the military star card. Don't get me wrong. I had it when I was young. I racked up like 1,300. I paid it down and I told them to cut it. And then, ironically, I wanted to open it up again like a year later. I don't remember. And they denied me. They denied me. I was like, what the heck? I'm doing better now. And they denied me. But good. Get rid of the star card. Get you one of these cards and you're going to get more percent back. And then 1% for everything else. So those are the 3 cards, right? So in conclusion, as I told you in the top of the show, if you're going to get these cards, you have to use them responsibly. These cards are just like any other card, right? You swipe, you have to pay it back. And if you're not responsible for doing it, then don't do it. Have the money available. Credit cards or charge cards, they are not meant to, I digress. They want you to carry a balance because that's how they make the money. However, if you want to make money, you don't carry a balance, you pay it off, you get the benefit, and then you keep it moving. So if I'm gonna go buy this this phone or something, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the card, and then I'm gonna pay the card as soon as it hits the statement. And therefore, I got my percentage, I got my points, and I'm not paying anything on interest. Understand the difference between a charge card and a credit card. The gold, the platinum, they're called charge cards. Those are not meant to carry on balances. You can get once you use the card a lot, like for instance, I think I can carry $9,000 onto, I can't remember, it's like $8,000 or $9,000 that I can carry a balance on forward, but I'm going to be paying interest. So what's the point? But they're primarily used as charge cards. You use it, you pay it back, and that's it. The Blue Cash Preferred is more like a credit card itself, but still use it sparingly as a credit card because, and when I say sparingly as a credit card, meaning carrying balances. Don't want to carry balances. That's the point of of these cards. You make your money back if you don't carry a balance. And then use them to complement each other. Everyone has a function. Each card has a function. And if you use those cards appropriately, then you'll make sure that that you're going to get the most out of the card. Because what's the point in getting a card, getting all these benefits, and then having to pay money back, and you're really not getting the benefit back? You're really not using it, all right? So that's all for today. I took about 20 minutes of you guys' time. If you found this information helpful, useful, pass it along to your Joes. Pass it along to anyone in your family. This is universal. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, go ahead and email me at rogersarent@gmail.com. You can even join the Discord, which is Roger Sarent. And if you have any questions, you drop them in there. We go live every Monday, me and Bruner. So if you have any questions, we can pick them up and address them then. As I said, follow on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that cool stuff. But most importantly, remember, you don't have to embrace the suck if you got the right tools in your ruck. I'm Sarent Cruz, and I'm out. Peace.
Roger Sarn.